Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Time, Talent, Treasure Radio. I'm your host, Jared Sebesta of Tejas Financial Group, where we build purposeful retirement plans. At Tejas Financial Group, we believe retirement planning is so much more than just preparing financially. Our goal is to help retirees and pre-retirees steward their time, talent, and treasure. We have the tools and proven process to make sure your retirement plan delivers the greatest purpose, impact, and legacy. If you need help building a purposeful retirement plan specific for your life and your situation, give us a call. Our number is 222-4236. You can request a meeting online at our brand new website, tejasfinancial.com. Or if you're in the neighborhood, just stop by our office. We're located right on 19th Avenue Southwest in Wilmer, building purposeful retirement plans. Well, thank you for joining us today. Hope you're having a great day so far. Before we get started, just a reminder, there are new ways that you can find us here at Time, Talent, Treasure Radio. First of all, like I mentioned, we have a brand new website, tejasfinancial.com. You'll see links where you can go back, and we are logging all of the shows every single week. So if you missed a show, you can check us out there. If you're into podcasting and you're on iTunes, we're now on iTunes. So you can search Time, Talent, Treasure Radio. Find us on there. Make sure you subscribe. And if you still need a way to find us, we are now on YouTube. And the way that you find us on YouTube is to go to the Tejas Financial channel. Again, while you're there, subscribe. But you're going to see a number of playlists there. And one of those playlists is Time, Talent, Treasure Radio. And again, all the shows that we do every single week are all logged there as well. So again, many areas that you can find our show if you happen to miss us live on the radio waves. Well, we are continuing our series today on retirement tools. A few weeks back, we covered e-money software and how that helps us help our clients. Ben Tejas talked about that. And last week, Ben Tejas talked about his CKA designation, which stands for Certified Kingdom Advisor. He mentioned how that training helped him understand his role of helping clients steward their resources that they've been given. And again, it's not just the financial resources. Remember, it's the time and the talent. And he talked about how the CKA designation really helped him ask the right questions. Again, if you missed that show, go back and check that out. That was a great show. Again, you can find them on all the places that we listed just in the last 90 seconds or so. Now, on today's show, we are bringing back Claire Molden. And Claire hasn't been on the show here for quite a while, so it's good to have you back on the show.
Thanks, Jared.
So, you personally, you joined the team not long after I did. And so you've been on the team now for about 8 years or so. Mm-hmm. Started off, at the front desk, came from a non-financial background, much like me, climbed the ladder all the way to a fully licensed advisor several years ago, and just recently became a certified financial planner, or a CFP. So congratulations on your journey.
Thank you very much.
How would you describe that journey from where you started to where you are now?
I mean, if I think back to where I was in 2015 and to where I am now, I would have not have imagined where I am today. But really, it just kind of came out of enjoying what I do here, filling a role that maybe a need that was present here at the office. I mean, we grew super fast, and I just kind of grew with the role. Went from front desk to assistant to advising to an assistant advisor to a servicing advisor to now then a paraplanner, and now a certified financial planner. So it's just been a really crazy, wild ride. Well,
congratulations on getting the CFP, the first one on our team to actually get that certification. Would you agree that that's probably it's the premier designation to have in this industry? Would that be a fair statement?
Yes, I'd say that's fair.
Okay, and it's a pretty lengthy process. Give us just kind of a quick background as to what you had to go through to get it.
Yeah, so the journey took a little over a year. I approached Ben and I said, I think I really want to do the CFP designation. And he goes, oh man, are you sure? I mean, that's going to be really hard. It's, a huge time commitment, but if you do it, I mean, it's going to be a huge thing for you, huge thing for the firm. Mm-hmm. And I, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm ready. And so then I signed up to start in November of 2021 to start the classes, and it was almost a year of classes, and then to take the test in November of 2022. Yeah. So I started the classes in November of 21. So it was 7 classes that I had to take. I did it all online. Finished the classes in August of 22, had to create a financial plan and submit that, got that finished so that I could start the test prep in September, and then I sat for the exam in November of 2022.
Well, passing, I remember getting the news that you passed, and that was a huge thing, and we were very happy for you. So again, congratulations on that. What would you say is maybe the thing that stuck out the most, the thing you learned the most from going through that training?
How much I didn't know. I mean, I thought I had a pretty good understanding of, the financial planning process and, what we do as financial advisors, but there's just so much more to everything. There's tax planning, there's estate planning, there's retirement income planning, insurance planning. There's so much that goes into a client's financial plan that, I kind of had background information on, but I didn't know like the details of a lot of things, and that's, I think, has been tremendously helpful.
Right. Would you say, not to say that you didn't have the ability to help people before receiving the designation, but what would you say is the biggest benefit to clients now? Is it the knowledge? Is it the questions to ask? What, in your opinion, what would that look like?
It's probably a mixture of both. I mean, just having that all-around knowledge when I'm talking to clients, and I can, right off the bat say, oh, well, we need to do this. Oh, this is probably what we should be looking at. Instead, before I would say, well, let me look into this and I'll get back to you with an answer. So then I would go back and research it a little bit. But now just kind of knowing a lot of that off the top of my head is a huge advantage.
We can handle anybody from maybe just like a simple Roth IRA to more complex cases, but I'd have to guess that having the CFP training now gives you a little bit more expertise on handling the high-end clients or cases.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what do you consider like a more complex case?
I mean, everyone's situation is different. So, if a client comes in and they've got some 401k, they've got other retirement accounts other places, they've maybe got income producing investments, maybe they have farmland, maybe they have a separate business, and they're trying to unwind some of this. They're trying to get towards retirement and walking away from their working years and going into their retirement years, and how do we transition their income that way too. And sometimes it's estate planning too. They've got trusts and they've got other things too that they kind of need navigated. We're not attorneys, so we can't give legal advice, but we can kind of help them navigate through that. We
got about 60 seconds left. Put yourself in the position of somebody who's approaching retirement. They're looking for someone to help them with that. Why would they look at someone like yourself or a firm like ours that has now a CFP on staff?
Yeah, I think we're more than just asset managers, and we do more than just manage people's 401ks. My role would be to create a plan, create an income plan, look at all their different, what they've got going on in their lives, and just building, the purposeful retirement plan. That's kind of our role here. So working with the CFP would allow you to have a more holistic plan.
All right. Thank you so much, Claire. Well, if you are ready to begin your purposeful retirement plan, like Claire mentioned, that will best steward your time, your talent, and your treasure, now is the time. We have a number of ways you can set up a no-cost, no-obligation meeting. First, you can give us a call at our office, 320-222-4236, or you can go to our brand new website, tatusfinancial.com, and click on Request a Meeting. Or if you live in West Central Minnesota and you are in the neighborhood, you can go ahead and just stop by our office. We're located right on 19th Avenue Southwest in Wilmer. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30. I'm Jared Sebesta, joining you on this episode of Time, Talent, Treasure Radio. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time.
Securities offered through Avantax Investment Services. Member FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Avantax Advisory Services. Insurance services offered through an Avantax affiliated insurance agency.